Good morning and welcome to the ADS Securities Fundamentals Update. Beginning with the Asian session today, the dollar yen continued to gain further and posted a session high of 103.94 following the Nikkei 225, which rallied also by more than 1% so far, in addition to the decline in Japan's monetary base back to 54.4% in March, down from 55.7% in February, while it had been anticipated to rise to 60.2%. In Australia, building approvals also fell more than expected in February by 5%, comparing to a rise of 6.9% in January, which had been revised up from 6.8%, while it had been anticipated to decline by 1.7% only. And the Aussie dollar also eased some of its session gains back to 92.25. Going forward to the European session ahead, we will be focusing on some economic releases from the UK, Spain and the Eurozone. However, the impact is likely to be limited, as all eyes will be on the US ADP non-farm employment change, which should prove whether the recent weakness in the economy is due to the bad weather or it's something else. UK nationwide house price index may rise by 0.7 in March, up from compared to 0.6 in February, and construction PMI is expected to expand further to 63.1 in March, up from 62.6, which would be the highest in 2 months. In Spain, unemployment change is expected to decline by 5.3 thousand in March, comparing to another decline of 1.9 thousand in February. As for the Eurozone, Q4 final GDP is set to be affirmed at 0.3%, while PPI may show no growth in February after a decline of 0.3% in January. As for the U.S. session today, ADP non-farm employment change will be released, and it's expected to add 192,000 jobs in March, comparing to 139,000 in February. The importance of this figure comes in today, as this is the first jobs report after a period of bad weather in December, January and February. Therefore, any disappointment figures will raise further questions whether the recent deterioration was due to the bad weather or it's more than that. Finally, U.S. factory orders may rise by 1.3% in February after a decline of 0.7% in late January this year. Despite the fact that there is also many economic releases today, the market impact is likely to be limited ahead of the ECB decision tomorrow, in addition to the U.S. jobs report, which will be released on Friday, unless ADP non-farm came in with a massive improvement or a massive mess. This is it for today. You can follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, to get the latest reports, breaking news and analysis. Thank you for watching.